everyone. I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Donaldson and Cano slug it out coming up next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Mutter is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say that is mine.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kendrys.
Here's Kendrys Morales, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I like it. Hard line drive on a fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Here's Justin Smoke now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 15 long balls and an even 40 RBIs. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Valencia will put this one away, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. J. Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
So digging in now, Guillermo Heredia, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Mitch Haniger will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready now, Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Smoke. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First offering on its way. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. So striding forward now, Darwin Barney. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Darwin Barney.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And he misses there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 8.
At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early, extra work, catch as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
So striding in, Ezekiel Carrera. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Haniger is there, 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Danny Valencia.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup, just missed inside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ben Gamble becomes out number 2 this inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Mariners. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Guillermo Heredia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Guillermo Heredia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bautista is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. One and one. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
The batter,
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is camped under this one. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Seager.
50th pitch of the game on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses his zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. No outs, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now, that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Taylor Motter.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. He's running towards second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness
Center
against him.
fielder,
He was
number
putting
5.
up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the two-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Darwin Barney. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Mutter takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
Stepping into the box, Ezekiel Carrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. Joe Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Joe Smith.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
In the air now, out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. In there, a base hit.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 2 now. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in.
And that's the third out. One left for Seattle. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble shading to his right. 1 out.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Mutter. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And for a ball, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Bautista has a base hit.
Well, that's a big 2-out single right there, because look at it this way. That might force a pitcher now to have to throw another 10 pitches or so to the next hitter, and he might have to come out of the game due to the pitch limit.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down here 5-1. Danny Valencia will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Here it is on 3-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield
Now
single.
batting, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Steve Cishek enters to make an
Now
appearance
pitching
on the
for the
mound as he
Mariners,
inherits a runner
number
at first
31,
with one out in the inning.
Steve Cishek.
Darwin Barney will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in to try it again, Ezekiel Carrera. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Here it comes on 1-1. Right side. Cano gets to it. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the
Blue Jays held in check.
stretch.
They're down 5-1. Striding in once again, Taylor Motter,
Leading off
0
for
for
the
2
Mariners.
on the afternoon so
The
far.
shortstop, Taylor Motter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No problem here. One away.
Center fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 1 out. Nobody on. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Ball 3. Robinson Cano would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
A little bouncer. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready once again. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ready with the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Dan, Harold, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Ready for another shot now. Luke Maile. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's he's got a runner on first base, double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt.
And 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After the chance right now, you're probably going to get something right in the middle. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
One and two. Here it comes.
Nope.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Pilar rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Right,
it's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Number 13 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 13.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left. Gamble is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he rips it on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5, the Blue Jays 2. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Kyle Seager.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And a high strike there, 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. This ball will be chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 6-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Troy Tulowitzki waits on deck. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Ripped down the line.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Darwin Barney, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Edwin Diaz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Edwin Diaz.
Striding into the box, Ezekiel Carrera. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Second and 3rd here, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Chris Coughlin will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are loaded with only one out. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
Three and one. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two. So the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The M's come out on top for their 30th victory. James Paxton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jay Happ was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.